Not my son.
Basically. At worst case scenario, we'll just go back to not having my sound on
Yeah, it's.
when you stream.
I really don't
Worst case
care all that
scenario.
much. I would prefer my channel not get deleted, but I don't monetize my streams anyway because it's a free flowing conversation that might go any direction. You know?
Right. To be completely honest, I think you'd be more likely to be censored for me talking about The Shining and then describing what happens in the movie
Yeah.
for copyright as opposed to anything that I've said.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Drop Top. Hey, Quack. Hey, Brandon. Yeah, Brandon. I'm pretty cool with it. I like it. I like it a lot actually, because there's no way you can convince me that Pete is super excited about this. This is not what Pete had in mind, and that's good.
All right, hold on. I'm getting a little confused about the way that you describe this guy because I'm kind of mixing up what you said about him and then what I said about him. You said something about management is willing to hire anyone who helped Sean McVay shake it off at the urinal, right?
Basically, if you made contact with Sean McVay at some point, then people think you're a genius and you deserve a promotion and you should be coaching because Sean McVay is that genius.
Right. They're bringing in his fluffer.
Yeah. Now, that being said, he was their passing game coordinator for 3 years. So, I mean, I'm not saying this dude is from somebody who just held his water for a couple minutes and got a coaching job out of it. But it is true that, like, you have a lot of people who get jobs just because, like, oh, this guy held a clipboard for Bill Belichick for a little while. Like, Matt Patricia holds Bill Belichick's clipboard for a couple years. Let's give him a head coaching job. And he's terrible because, of course, he is. Although, for the most part, though, Belichick disciples suck because they think they can go to a new team and command the respect that Belichick does. And they can't because they're just some dude, and Belichick has 8 Super Bowl rings. Brandon, I think he had a lot. I don't think this is a hire Carroll would have made of his own volition. I think Carroll would have wanted somebody with more experience being around running games, somebody who was more of a sure, safe thing. Look, his resume is not exactly amazing. But honestly, if you're of the opinion that Jared Goff sucks, which I am, then you can blame a lot of the Rams' struggles the last few years on Jared Goff in terms of their passing attack. And it wasn't terrible. It just wasn't very good. Where did he work for Belichick? Let me look that up. Was that before 2010? Let me look this up real quick. UMass.
He was working for Belichick.
Oh, he was the tight end coach. Oh, he was at New England for a couple years, way back in 2008. Okay.
You said something about tight end. Did he work with Gronk?
No, that was the year before Gronk got drafted, I think. He worked with Aaron Hernandez, I think, though. Let me see.
Oh, shit. Seahawks are about to be the new Jailblazers. They're putting together the squad from the penitentiary. Oh, man.
Uh-huh.
Could you just imagine that shit? Fucking Pete Carroll does a press conference before the season starts, and he's like, "I want you to take a look at this organization. See what we do to women. What do you think we'll do to you on the field?" Oh my god! Oh Jesus! I've been wondering for a while what organization was going to take the new dirtbag title, and looks like we have our answer.
I guess so.
Okay. Getting going.
All right.
You're not going to go AFK during a monster attack again, are you?
I learned my lesson. That's not something you can do without paying for it. Still tilted about that, by the way.
Same.
Still triggered.
Okay, multiplayer, host game, continue, day 12.
But yeah, I know you were ragging on me a little bit for not doing as much colonization as Spain is supposed to do in EU4, but I actually am making pretty decent progress. I formed Cuba, I formed new Grenada.
Right. Yeah, for a new player, you're doing fine. I'm just fucking with you. Like, to be honest, the only person I think who's behind their goals is me. I should really be going faster. The thing is that I don't like having coalitions formed against me, so I don't want to push it.
Mm-hmm.
Nicholas doesn't care. And we fought a couple of coalition wars because of it, but next time we play, I'm just going to risk it because the quality of my troops are so far ahead of the AIs at this point that I can easily beat very outnumbered.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind having a coalition form against me as long as I can fight them. The issue was when I played as the Ottomans for a little bit that one time, and I had a coalition form against me, they came at me from every direction. I was getting like death by 1,000 cuts, and I couldn't deal with it. If I got a coalition formed on me as Spain, then that's not as bad because they can only come at me from a couple directions.
Yeah, that's why there's two things that are really good to have when you're in that kind of situation. The first is a strong navy, so that they can only attack you from the land. And the second is a lot of forts, because they can come by and they can occupy small little provinces, but if they have to siege stuff down, remembering that you get a defensive battle every time you attack on your fort, make things a lot easier for yourself.
Big Dog, I would say like a 7 out of 10. I'm pretty happy with it. It's well above average. I'd go so far as to call it good.
Speaking of 7 out of 10, I read a synopsis online for that one movie that you were talking about.
Yeah.
With the puppet people.
Yeah.
Just from the write-up of the plot synopsis, it sounds awful.
Really?
Yeah, it does not sound like anything I would want to watch. Now, I'm sure there are people who love that movie, and that's fine for them.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely not my style is what it sounds like.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, again, I haven't seen the movie all the way through. I've seen basically all of it. I know everything that happens in it. It's definitely a kind of movie where if you think about it for too long, nothing's going to make any goddamn sense. And that's okay because every movie has plot holes. Movies just basically need to keep from collapsing in on themselves with plot holes.
Yeah.
It's
like for me, a good example is Star Trek: First Contact, possibly the most popular Star Trek movie of all time, because it's the one about the Borg, and people love the Borg. But if the Borg are traveling into the past so that they can assimilate Earth in the past, to assimilate the future Earth, why did they have to travel to Earth first to go back in time when they could have just gone back in time anywhere else in the galaxy where the Federation ships didn't know about their plan and weren't aware of them? And then they're already in the past, so there's nothing you can do, you're screwed.
Mm-hmm.
And the answer is because otherwise we wouldn't have a movie. And yet, that's still, the most popular Star Trek film ever, so...
It's tough for me to believe it's more popular than the 3 great original series ones. Is it really more popular than Wrath of Khan?
Yeah, I think what you're doing is you're confusing popular with quality. I think a lot more people nowadays have seen First Contact than they have seen Wrath of Khan or The Voyage Home.
My mom is actually a big fan of the one with the whales, which I think is 4.
That's that's The Voyage Home. Everybody loves the whales one. That's also a time travel plot, by the way.
Like, you know, Toy Story. Why does Buzz Lightyear stay frozen whenever Andy's around if he doesn't think he's a toy? But are you really gonna complain about that, or are you really gonna sit there and complain about that? Like, at a certain point, you have to be willing to let shit go.
Right. Interesting.
Or, hey, signs, signs. Why did the aliens go to a planet that is 80% water if they're allergic to water? Stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's not really fair to do that with an M. Night Shyamalan movie. The point of his movies is the twist, and not the plot structure. Which is exactly why people don't like his movies nowadays. He's still doing the exact same thing, the big plot twist, but people keep expecting it, so it's not as big a surprise anymore. People didn't know who he was, they'd never seen any of his films ever, and then you watch like some of his more recent shit, you'd be like, oh my god, that was such a crazy ending, oh my god.
Oh. Yeah, did you ever see Lady in the Water?
No.
Now, there is a character in that movie who is a writer, and basically the plot is this writer is going to write a book that is incredibly profound and meaningful and influential on the next generation, but the critics of his time won't understand it and will give it bad reviews. And it's clearly Shyamalan being angry that The Village got bad reviews. And it's him, like, I think there's literally a Roger Ebert XP in Lady in the Water who is the villain of the movie. And it's like, okay, I see what you're doing here, and I don't care for it.
Yeah. I feel the same way when you're looking at any kind of work of fiction. When the author starts doing author stand-ins, especially to settle a grudge match they have with someone else in a big take-that moment, that shit's just sad, dude.
Yeah. Like, it's not that big a deal. You made one movie the critics didn't like.
It's like how criticism of Kobe Bryant for the alleged sexual assault that happened all those years ago had pretty much vanished. Then the day that he died, people come out of the fucking woodwork to do it, and it's like, oh yeah, you're a real brave fucking person taking on this dude after he's dead and can't defend himself. Good job. All of his fans are sad that he's dead, and you're kicking them when they're down by bringing this shit up again. You really believed in it that fucking strongly? Where the hell were you when the dude was alive? You were cowering in a fucking corner because you didn't want to say anything controversial because you didn't want people to dogpile you.
Yeah, Robert, we have. I just uploaded a video on it. Roberto. Excuse me.
Yeah. Trying to get this wall done. It's not exactly important, but...
I have a bunch of logs over here if you want to grab them. I didn't...
That's fine. I've just gotten them down for the hell of it. No, I got the tism. That means I've got to finish what I start.
Drop Top asks, can you turn your brain off and watch a movie? Because I have to do that sometimes. Oh, yeah, you absolutely have to do that with some movies. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. In my opinion, that's what makes a good movie, is when you're happy to turn your brain off and just enjoy it. That's also what a lot of people refer to as guilty pleasures, though.
Right. Like, the amateur film critic I follow, he used to do almost exclusively negative reviews, and he often seemed to be very dismissive of any movie that was, frivolous and entertainment and just flashy explosions and CGI and fight scenes. So eventually, people asked him, like, well, what's an example of a movie like this that you do like? And he said Independence Day, and they were like, how can you possibly like that movie? It's so stupid. It has all the same problems. So he actually did a review explaining why he thought Independence Day works for what it is and why he really likes watching that movie.
Oh, as we're rebuilding stuff, remember that the key is to spread it out.
Yeah.
So that if another big group of monsters breaks the defenses and comes in, they don't just wipe out everything in a single strike.
Right. Jared Cook? That's not bad, Quack. I'm not a big Jared Cook fan, but maybe we do need somebody. Like, I think that 300 is basically the perfect movie for the kind of movie that it is. It's obviously not going to win an Oscar. It's not like that, but, 300 is just, thin excuse plot to show a bunch of people getting killed, and then people start getting killed. And I think it works fine.
Sounds like I'm hearing combat.
Oh, I was killing a deer.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I need to cook a little bit of beef.
Got some water.
Yeah, we know about the caves. We just haven't gotten around to finding one yet, mostly because one of the big ones came and destroyed all of our shit, which was tragic.
Yeah. Realistically, when we go exploring, we're probably going to come back to these guys having wrecked all of our shit. I have full stamina, but my guy is swinging this axe so fucking slow. Way slower than he used to be. Even at full stamina. It's weird.
But, Die Hard is another good example. That's just a movie that is trying to entertain the audience, and yeah, I agree, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You can't really compare Die Hard to something like Citizen Kane, but you're not supposed to, and if you go into a movie like that thinking I'm going to compare this to something like Citizen Kane, then you're doing it wrong. Yeah.
But I can't really think of a lot of plot contrivances or lazy writing in Die Hard.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, that's kind of like a really bad example as far as action movies go, because one of the big things in Die Hard that still holds up to this day is being like, holy crap, they actually put that in the movie, is fucking Bruce Willis's character doesn't have time to get his shoes back on when all the shooting starts. So he's walking around barefoot the whole fucking movie. The villain notices that in a shootout and fucking shoots the glass out of the window so that he cuts his feet up.
Yeah,
how many other movies have you seen people do some shit like that? Like, that is really fucking good. Compared to stuff nowadays.
And, like, I think the fifth Fast and Furious movie is really good for the kind of movie that it is as well. And that's a movie, you're not going to compare it to Shakespeare, but it's a good time at the movies. Total Recall, that's not Shakespeare, but that's a fun as hell movie.
You just swing slower when you got all the monster armor on or something?
I don't know. I swing slower when I get tired. I noticed that.
Yeah, because I mean, like, my guy's not tired is the thing. Like, you drink soda and you get a full stamina bar back, and I'm like, I'm still
DM, I started making a raft, but I had to stop for a bit because I got busy with other stuff. We started getting attacked.
What the hell was that? Oh,
tree.
Oh.
Man, there are deer all over the place.
It's getting dark.
Yeah. Introverted, I think Kansas City's probably going to win, but it's going to be interesting, I think. It's going to be a good game.
Yeah, Tampa doesn't have anything resembling a chance. The NFC is a joke of a conference, and any AFC playoff team would beat whoever comes out of the NFC.
The league could rig it for Brady so he can finally retire. I don't know. That's all I got.
That's basically the only way that we see the Buccaneers winning this year is like it's going to have to be so bad that people can't argue it. It's going to have to be Tim Donaghy levels of bad where the league is actually forced to address it.
Drop top. The latest I've ever stayed up was probably like 8 a.m. and I did it to watch poker. The World Series of Poker main event ran really, really late, and it wasn't over until 8 o'clock, and I just never went to sleep. And yeah, that's the most extreme example I can think of. I guess that technically qualifies as an all-nighter, even though I went to bed at 8.
It's getting dark.
Yeah, I know. I'm coming up. I'm trying to get up this cliff. Come on. Get up there, you mother... Get up there.
Well, I don't go down there too often. It can be a little difficult sometimes.
Yeah, a little is one way to put it. We need to build like a ramp or stairs here or something. It almost feels like this is something you shouldn't do, like in Skyrim when you force yourself up the side of the hill or something.
Oh, I've never had any trouble getting up there, you know, climbing back up. It's just sometimes it takes a while.
I'll be there in a second.
Ow.
Jesus. I must be trying to do it wrong.
I'll make sure the camp is clear.
Yeah. This is ridiculous.
Of course! Why am I not surprised?
Oh no.
I'm sure you heard that. Yeah, take your time, dude.
Yeah, sorry. I'm literally cannot. Okay. Just try to run away from the camp. Get away from the camp. Get away from anything that they could destroy.
Well, I can't, because they're here to destroy the camp.
Oh, god damn it. Okay. God. I swear to God this is glitched.
Yeah, don't go down there if you can't climb back up.
Yeah. I've always been able to climb back up. This is just the first time where it's like... Are you kidding me?
Well, good news is there's no monsters.
Oh. Then what the hell did we hear?
Regular dudes.
Oh, okay. Ooh, I know what I can do. Right, first, display resolution percent world and day right now.
Yeah, here they come. Oh yeah, go ahead, run directly into my trap. Thank you. Thank you so much. So much easier. If that was a woman, the dudes should be pissed out at me now.
I finally made it. Jesus Christ. I'm coming. Ooh, rain. Very nice.
Okay.
Alright, let's go sleep.
Brent's thought.
Thought status patrolled.
Basically.
Alright. Sorry about that. Hey, Timmy.
Oh, we can't. Wow, it's not even close to bedtime, apparently. That's nice.
Wait, what?
Can I just, like, manually engage the sleepiness?
According to... On my screen, it is sleep time.
On mine, it's like there's still a quarter of the thing left.
How are we out of sync?
I have no idea.
Let me try saving. Yeah, it says I can go to sleep right now. Well, I mean, were it not. Huh. No problem, Jose. I don't care. Stats are stats.
I didn't realize I had a ton of bones. Okay, I'll make a bone holder.
A bone hole.
Why the fuck did you put so much meat on this fire and then just leave it? It burns down to cinders if you don't get rid of it.
Okay, I did not know that. But I was coming right back for it. No. No. Pick it up, jackass.
Where's the drying rack? We used to have another one, but the second one got destroyed.
No, it's right here.
Right, I moved it.
Wow. The sleep time is determined by what time you went to bed last, but we both went to bed at the same time.
Yeah, that's weird. I haven't played this since the last time.
Yeah, me neither.
So, don't know.
Hey Daniel, what's up, man? Yeah, TJ, I made a video about it. You're like the physical manifestation of the slowpoke meme. Hey, did you guys hear that we killed Osama bin Laden?
Osama probably died of kidney failure in 2002.
I've read about those theories before. They're pretty interesting.
This comes back to that thing I was saying earlier. It's all like, I don't understand it, how it is. People can say, don't trust the government when the guy they don't like is in charge, and then as soon as the guy they like is in charge, they're like, okay, it's time to trust the government. It's like, dude, nothing changed. Okay. What are you gonna do?
I have had a game console overheat one time. It was my PS2, and I played Madden for like 10 straight hours. So I kind of, sort of, you know, brought it on myself.
Madden made it overheat when the game was trying to calculate how fucking retarded everything is.
This was back when Madden was better. This was back when Madden was respectable. 2005.
Back when NFL 2K was still coming out?
Yeah. This was Madden 05, so yeah, ESPN NFL 2K5 came out.
That's what'll really make you feel old. Most of your viewer base weren't even alive at a time when other football games besides Madden were being made.
Yeah, they actually do make a couple, but they're so small and janky. Like there's this one called Doug Flutie Football or something. I watched somebody play it. It looks so weird.
I remember playing this one called NFL Game Day. On the original PlayStation. Sleepy deepy time. Somewhat.
Almost?
Still got time.
Okay.
Got like 400 leaves in my inventory, so I'm just dumping them on this fire. Remember not to light the bonfire, though. That's what attracts monsters.
Right. Well, how's your bone armor coming along? You're pretty...
I don't have any bone armor at all. I've got halfway through the mutant armor.
Okay.
I guess you lost all yours, because...
Oh, no.
You just haven't equipped it.
Correct.
And I'm watching him put it on right now. Oh, shit, you got a lot. Wow.
Because I hadn't put any of it on.
The torso armor looks fucking horrifying, dude. What the fuck?
Okay, that's, I think, all the armor I have. What team do I like besides the Seahawks? I don't have favorite other teams. There are other players that I like. But it's not really a team thing. Or it's a best friend thing. Like, right now I like the Bears because I have a friend who is a Bears fan. And he deserves some happiness in his life because being a Bears fan is a not very happy existence in general.
Okay. I'm sticking a ton of teeth onto my club so it's like hits like a super club.
Mm-hmm.
This is the funniest damn thing. You just add tree sap to make the teeth stick to the club. This is legitimately hilarious. I can't wait to show you when I'm done. Okay, you probably can't see it, but there's like a bunch of notches of teeth on this.
Yeah, mine has that too. Mine has that too.
Attach it with tree sap. What a meme, dude.
Yeah.
He didn't even attach it to where the pointy bits are facing out. So it's just like the actual teeth part that you chew with.
A big dog, I would say a 7 out of 10. It's
Gonna do it.
Solid.
Molars. Oh, so many rocks in my inventory. Okay, let's check see if it's sleepy time yet. Yeah, it's sleepy time.
Alright, I'm coming.
Dude, my poor guy is shivering. Hurry up, it's cold.
Man.
Why isn't there any warmth inside the cabin? Oh damn, it's still raining.
Should I stay or should I go?
There's lots of water in the water collectors now, so go ahead and fill up.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since it's still raining. It'll be back to full when we're finished. I'm going to equip my torch. Well. There we go. This way I can stay warm on the move. Check it out.
Oh, nice.
We've been here for like a week and your guy still looks overweight. A chubby office professional. You've eaten enough human flesh to be like 5 people's worth by now and you're still chubby. It's pretty funny.
Alright. I say we start looking for like some kind of cave. I'm ready for a cave at this point. I've got a pretty nice weapon. I've got good armor.
Since you're probably cold still, I don't know. Is my torch helping your warmth?
I can't see any indication that I'm currently cold.
Okay. Well, it stopped raining, so that's part of it. Wait, what the hell am I doing? I should have my arrow out. There we go.
I have so many damn teeth on this thing.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here. Just let me take care of this. My bad.
Let me see if you, or rather, let me know if you see a bird. I want to, oh, rabbit! Got him!
Nice.
Achievement unlocked. Monster. Killing a rabbit. Oh, dude, check it out. This little rabbit head.
Yo.
Savage.
Wow.
Yeah, we got rabbit meat if we need to eat it, and rabbit fur, which is the real important now. What can you make with this stuff? Pouch, quiver. Oh, definitely want that.